your character
Yeah.
has developed so much over the last few seasons. In what ways have you changed as a person?
Oh my
So I
gosh.
can-
Quite a bit. You know, I feel like this is a show where I became, you know, a woman, like an adult, you know, and I came into it and the last bit of my youth sort of went away. And I still feel youthful, but I definitely feel like, I guess this morning, I even, as I was getting my makeup done, getting ready for press, I was like, when did I become such a, like, professional person? You know, and it's over the last 6 years, you know. I've worked on this show and with this group of people for such a long time in such, like, really intense situations, and come into the public eye in this way that was life-changing, and I became a mother and a wife and a homeowner and everything, things that I never was before, so.
Are you good at keeping secrets?
Pretty good, yeah. I am.
You have to be, I guess.
Yeah, well, I guess for me it's always a question of like, you know, this is how I make my living, so if everybody knew the answers to what was going to happen on the show, like, I would be out of a job. So I keep it close to the chest.
Does it surprise you that people want to know? Because no one wants a spoiler, but I'm sure they ask you what's going to happen in the finale. But do they really want to know? Don't they want to be on their couch enjoying it?
Yeah, they want it all. Yeah, everybody wants it all. They want instant gratification and they want the suspense. So, yeah, you gotta let them have the suspense.
We haven't seen your baby in a while.
No.
Right, where's the baby?
That'll be revealed. I'm talking to the writers now. Liz has kept it out of the center of the show for the first half of season 6. Yeah, completely. And you know, on the Blacklist, when something isn't talked about, it's a big deal.
How closely do you work with the writers about how your character develops?
I'm working more closely with them because Liz is becoming a more enlightened character. I mean, earlier on, it was important for her to be in the dark. And so the process of communication between me and the creative team was aptly very, like, sort of non-existent. I would get scripts, and I would perform the scripts. And I would not know anything well in advance. And now I'm working with them on the trajectory of the rest of the show and Liz's final arc.
You even have influence on how your character looks, right?
Yeah, I just started to, you know, I think that happens with actors when they first start out. They don't have as much control, and a really fun part of the creative process for me is getting into character and getting into the outfits and getting into the clothes and choosing how that character moves and feels in the world. And so I got to sort of call the costume designer around season 3, early season 4, and I said, you know, I really think she's like a cross between Johnny Cash and Bruce Springsteen, like always on the road, you know, always on the run, just needs a quick uniform just to grab, nothing flashy at all, something really just grungy that she can roll around and, you know, and do the thing. You know, she's very active and she gets into a lot of trouble, so she's got to be able to move.
And the wig is long gone. Did you hate that in the beginning? Wanted to grow it out?
That wasn't my creative choice.
Right. That's what I mean. So
yeah, it was a difficult thing growing the hair, though. Like, you can't like. But you know, it definitely required some patience. But it came in. It came in.
Are you so happy about that? Has your character and what she endures changed a lot since the onset of the Me Too movement?
Yes, it has. I think everyone's life has changed a little bit, like incrementally. But there's still a lot of, I don't want to make it sound as if, you know, the skies have parted and the sun is shining in. There's a lot of progress that still needs to be made on that front. And the best thing that I've found to do is not to talk about how the Me Too movement has improved everyone around me, but talk about how the Me Too movement has improved me. And it's made me feel like I can talk about what I need more and ask for what I want and express what I have to say in a way that makes sense and really communicates what's happening internally. So that's been huge, and it's made a huge difference in my creative life and my life at work, obviously. Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
On everything. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
thanks.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. I will have more one-on-one interviews with the stars of NBC's hit shows all month long on NBC10 News at 11. And don't forget to check out these videos over here. And please subscribe to our page by tapping the button below.